Recorded Books Incorporated presents an unabridged recording of The Perfect Storm by Sebastian Junger, narrated by Richard M. Davidson, and including an interview with the author. This work is copyrighted 1997 by Sebastian Junger. This recording is copyrighted 1998 by Recorded Books Incorporated. It was the storm of the century, boasting waves over 100 feet high, a tempest created by so rare a combination of factors the meteorologists deemed it the perfect storm. When it struck in October 1991, there was virtually no warning. "She's comin' on, boys, and she's comin' on strong," radioed Captain Billy Tyne of the Andrea Gail off the coast of Nova Scotia. Soon afterwards, the boat and its crew of 6 disappeared without a trace. And now, The Perfect Storm.
Forward. Recreating the last days of 6 men who disappeared at sea presented some obvious problems for me. On the one hand, I wanted to write a completely factual book that would stand on its own as a piece of journalism. On the other hand, I didn't want the narrative to asphyxiate under a mass of technical detail and conjecture. I toyed with the idea of fictionalizing minor parts of the story, conversations, personal thoughts, day-to-day routines, to make it more readable, but that risked diminishing the value of whatever facts I was able to determine. In the end, I wound up sticking strictly to the facts, but in as wide-ranging a way as possible. If I didn't know exactly what happened aboard the doomed boat, for example, I would interview people who had been through similar situations and survived. Their experiences, I felt, would provide a fairly good description of what the 6 men on the Andrea Gail had gone through, and said, and perhaps even felt. As a result, there are varying kinds of information in the book. Anything in direct quotes was recorded by me in a formal interview, either in person or on the telephone, and was altered as little as possible for grammar and clarity. All dialogue is based on the recollection of people who are still alive and appears in dialogue form without quotation marks. No dialogue was made up. Radio conversations are also based on people's recollections and appear in italics in the text. Quotes from published material are in italics and have occasionally been condensed to better fit the text. Technical discussions of meteorology, wave motion, ship stability, etc. are based on...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?